Your check engine light is on and you have scanned the code P064D, but you might be wondering what exactly is going on inside your car computer. This code is a bit more complex than a standard sensor failure because it points to an internal processor performance error within your Powertrain Control Module relating to the heated oxygen sensor on engine bank. 1. Basically, your car computer is doing a self-health check, and it has realized that the data it is processing for that specific oxygen sensor does not make sense, or there is an internal calculation error. Bank 1 is simply the side of the engine that houses the number 1 cylinder. The oxygen sensor itself is a critical component that uses a zirconium dioxide element to sniff your exhaust fumes. It compares the oxygen levels in your exhaust to the outside air and generates a voltage signal that bounces between 0.1 and 0.9 volts. If the engine is running lean with too much air, the voltage drops, and if it is running rich with too much fuel, the voltage spikes. Your computer uses this data to constantly adjust how much fuel to spray into the engine. When this code sets, it means the internal monitoring system of the computer has failed a self-test regarding this specific circuit. You might notice your fuel economy taking a serious hit because the computer typically defaults to a safety mode that uses more gas to protect the engine. You might also feel a general lack of power or rough driving conditions. While a bad oxygen sensor can sometimes trigger this, the causes often lean towards electrical issues like a defective controller, a programming error, or wiring that is burnt or chafed. Before you go replacing the computer, which requires expensive reprogramming, you need to do some troubleshooting. You will need a digital volt ohmmeter and a scan tool. First, clear the codes and drive to see if it resets immediately. If it does, check the fuses and relays for the engine controller. Inspect the wiring harness leading to the oxygen sensor for any signs of melting or damage, especially near the exhaust pipe. You also need to check your ground connections to make sure the computer has a clean electrical path. If all the wiring checks out and the sensor is getting proper power and ground, this is one of those rare cases where the computer itself might be the problem. If you are not comfortable using a multimeter or reading wiring diagrams, this is a good time to take the vehicle to a professional shop, because replacing the main computer requires specialized software to match your specific vehicle identification number. Thanks for watching and good luck getting that light off.